Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. This is actually the second time I do this because the first time I shared it incorrectly. So hopefully this works. So, and I already cried about it. Just kidding. Okay. So the curriculum that I chose was the creative curriculum. The main ideas or frameworks are the 5 guiding principles, which is positive interactions and relationships, which are fundamental, social emotional competence, constructed purposeful play, physical environment, and teacher/partnership. Teacher/family partnership. The framework is applied with the 10 interest areas, which are blocks, dramatic play, toys and games, art, library, discovery play, sand and water, music and movement, cooking, computers and the outdoors. Creative curriculum has a huge emphasis on environment. Children are encouraged to actively choose what and how trainers use their teaching strategies. The classroom is designed to offer inclusive messages of welcome to diverse families, to provide opportunities for children to function not only independently, but as a group. And the curriculum supports children's individual interests and abilities, which basically means it is children-based. So it is their interest-based. And then content is learned through investigational play. And the creative curriculum is linked to an observational-based assessment system, okay? And then the creative curriculum was developed over 75 years of research by theorists such as Piaget, Erikson, Maslow, and other such theorists. What makes this curriculum unique, in my opinion, is the emphasis on how the environment is a great influential part of the outcome of learning, as well as how it is individually based on students' interests. In today's normalized school curriculum, in my opinion, is more of a group as a whole base and not as an individual base. And having that whole group based curriculum allows for students to become interested and a few children to fall in between the cracks because it's not children based, right? And then personally in the future, I would love to implement the creative curriculum to my future school/classroom because I believe it will strongly benefit my students. These were a few of the lesson plans that I found that were very interesting. This first one shows a lot of the creative curriculum, which is sensory based. So right here, it shows story and finger plays with buttons, dramatic play, which is getting dressed, and then so a lot of sensory play. And then over here, painting, which is art again, and then discovery play with a project sheet, what I can wear to craft book, which is dramatic play, and then feel bag, which is a sensory bag. Again, back to the creative curriculum. And then, okay, over here, dramatically, dressed up in clothes, finding gross motor skills, dress up as boards. Okay, and then the second one, it goes a little bit in depth, which shows a lot of art implemented, putting on baby's bed, painting with lotion, under the table drawing, paint with baby food, which also implements sensory play because it's a baby food. And then again, art stacking baby, which also implements kind of like building blocks, again, blocks. And then again, here, measuring height, math and science, category match, math and science, sensory smells, again, implementing sensory into math and science. Felt Name, which is also implementing sensory play with literacy. And then over here, just some sensory tables. Right here, sensory tables. And then here are a few interesting classroom strategies that I found. I found this little image, which I found interesting. It was really cute, which goes into how it's not only just individually based, but it also has an emphasis on working as a group and working as a whole classroom, which I found interesting. And then this one is an example of sensory tables and discovery play. Here you have a magnifying glass and sand, things like that, which is sensory. And then I found this little article on block play, which is one of the fundamental frameworks. Right here it says the benefits of block play and linking it to framework and things like that. And then over here I have two videos that I would like to share that I found very insightful. I'm really excited for the second one though. So here's this first one.
For over 40 years, early childhood educators have trusted the creative curriculum to support them in building comprehensive, high-quality, and engaging preschool programs that promote positive child outcomes. The Creative Curriculum for Preschool Guided Edition features the most current research and best practices. It promotes inquiry, discovery, and hands-on exploration as the foundation for all learning, and encourages academic rigor alongside whole child development. And when combined with the power of a subscription to the Creative Curriculum Cloud, you'll have the resources to transform your planning, teaching, and family engagement experiences inside the classroom and beyond. The Creative Curriculum for Preschool Guided Edition offers a comprehensive collection of research-based, unique, high-quality resources that give you the support to confidently foster the development and learning for all children in all learning environments for every moment across the entire day. At Teaching Strategies, we know that not all children develop skills and knowledge at the same rate. And it's not until you meet a child at exactly where she is developmentally that you can effectively promote success towards progressing to the expected benchmark. Which is why, at the heart of the Creative Curriculum are 38 research-based objectives for development and learning that feature a unique color-coded progression. This progression gives you the insight of how a skill develops over time and how to confidently and effectively individualize and scaffold children's learning. As you look to continuously elevate your professional practice, you'll find the 7 foundation volumes helpful in sharing the theory, research, strategies, and best practices for teaching young children, engaging with families, and supporting development and learning in all areas. From a Getting Started guide to the first 6 weeks Building Your Classroom Community Teaching Guide, to 8 additional teaching guides that feature studies or project-based investigations, you'll have the comprehensive support to create a successful, fun learning experience and promote development of the whole child. Based on feedback directly from the field, the teaching guides have been redesigned to better meet your needs and help you feel successful from day one. Each study lasts 4 weeks and includes a comprehensive material list that helps you plan and prepare for the study. Structured and detailed daily plans give you the step-by-step guidance to intentionally guide children's development and learning in all areas throughout each day. Embedded coaching and support help you transition to a project-based approach. Support and include all children. Engage in meaningful and authentic formative assessment processes, build strong family partnerships, and reflect on your teaching practice. With these intentional and carefully curated daily plans, children will engage in hands-on, meaningful learning experiences that integrate critical academic skills. Each day, children will engage in a targeted math or literacy small group experience and in a large group shared writing experience. With support to help you build a math and literacy-rich environment, Children will have opportunities throughout the day to practice these key skills in authentic experiences during transitions, read-alouds, choice time, and even while outdoors. The Creative Curriculum Cloud provides access to your curriculum materials digitally, offers interactive planning tools, and provides critical family engagement tools and resources to help you ensure developmentally appropriate learning occurs across all environments, in the home, in the classroom, or in a flexible model across the two settings. Feel confident in preparing all children for kindergarten. Receive guidance to help you individualize instruction, have the tools to transition seamlessly between distance and traditional environments, and bring meaningful learning experiences to life with the Creative Curriculum for Preschool Guided Edition.
Okay, so there was that first video. Okay, now this is the second video, which I'm actually, which I'm actually excited about. It basically sums up my entire slide all in one. So this is the Camden City School District implementing the creative curriculum and how it's benefited their students and how student-led this curriculum is.
I love teaching preschool because I feel like I'm setting the foundation. I've been a preschool teacher for 10 years. This is my home. That's what I love to do. What letter is that, Nakai?
G.
Very good, the lowercase g.
What I love about teaching is the moment when a child just picks up on something and they're excited about it and they celebrate.
4, 5, 6, 7.
That is 7. Here in Camden, we're using the Creative Curriculum for Preschool and Teaching Strategies Gold in all of our pre-K classrooms. I just see it as a huge toolkit that they can use with the children in their classrooms.
Teaching Strategies Gold is an assessment that helps us developmentally to find out where our children are and to scaffold their learning. What I love about Teaching Strategies Gold is that there's different color bands and there's different levels. So I'm able to pinpoint exactly where that child is and moving forward. That's amazing. I love it.
One of the things that I like most about Teaching Strategies Gold is the fact that it does give me, as a director of the department, the opportunity to see how our students are progressing, our 3-year-olds, our 4-year-olds, which teachers seem to be having the maximum amount of growth, so we can look into some of their best practices and share them out with the larger community.
It's now 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock.
Since we started using creative curriculum, I've seen personally a world of difference in what's going on in our classrooms.
We introduced trees last week. I talked about the leaves and the trees and things that fall from trees. They went home and they came with these Ziploc bags with wet leaves. Creative curriculum allows it to be child-directed. So for example, if they're playing with leaves, okay, you're looking at leaves, looking at the shape of leaves, let's make the leaf rubbings. So even though they feel like they're in control, at the same time, I'm introducing some new things for them to do.
Creative curriculum helps you teach the same thing, the same skill, but at different levels.
The integration of both the creative curriculum and the goal helps us to really see how effective our teaching is in the classroom, and that also informs the work that our coaches do, our mentors who go into the classroom.
While the teachers are observing, teachers are planning based on observation. So they're using creative curriculum to plan those activities and be more intentional.
It's taken everything to a whole nother level in instruction and the children's retention, the level of engagement in the classroom.
We endorse teaching strategies because our kids learn, individualized, is research-based, is dual language oriented, and then is helping the whole child and is helping us assess whether or not they're learning and how they're learning socially, cognitively, and in terms also of motor skill development.
They're learning through experiences and what you show them every day, not just memorization and tangible ideas. So I feel like when they leave here and they go on to the higher grade levels, and I know because I hear about it from all my parents when they leave, they are so happy that they learn so much, because when they go to kindergarten, they're above the expectations.
Early education is essential and critical, and the earlier the better. Teaching strategies has been able to really address the child as a whole. We know that if you create better conditions for kids, particularly urban kids, that children will succeed and go to college.
The hope that I have for the children in Camden City is to continue to see them learn, to become lifelong learners, so that the same excitement that they have in preschool continues on.
I love that video. I absolutely love that video. So that concludes my presentation. Let me just stop my recording. See if I can figure that out. Okay. Think I can figure this out.